Okay, it is about 10 o'clock in the morning. I just got done walking Tommy to work, and he thinks I'm gonna go spend the rest of my day going to museums, walking around, seeing more sights, but I actually have a few other things on my agenda that I would like to get accomplished. First and foremost, not getting run over by a car. I want to try to figure out why it is so easy to fall for somebody in New York City. So I got some people I want to go talk to, I got some questions I want answered to. So yeah, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Also, Tommy's gonna find this hilarious. I decided to do this with a selfie stick. Yes, I'm walking around New York City with a selfie stick right now. But why the hell not? Alrighty, let's get some work done. Okay, so I am here outside of 9th Street Espresso. This is where me and Tommy met for our first date 3 weeks ago. We met right here in front of the front door. I was early, of course. I'm always punctual. Tommy was 15 minutes late, but you know, I understand this is what happens when you're meeting someone for a date in New York. New Yorkers are always late, as I'm learning. So yeah, I have some questions for the employees here. I kind of want to know what secret ingredient they might be putting into their brews to make two people like me and Tommy just instantly connect right off the back. So let's go do some detective work. Hey Tommy, I'm here at 9th Street Espresso. I'm with Denisa, and I'm here to ask her a couple of questions. So I want to know, what is the secret potion that they put into their coffee or tea that would make two people just fall for each other instantly?
It's poison.
It's poison?
It's not. It's a lot of love and admiration.
Oh, okay.
Mostly the love that transfers to other people.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you. Do you have anyone else ever come in here saying that they've gone on a first date here and it's ended up turning into a long-distance relationship or a long-term relationship?
Don't think so.
No?
It's the first one, actually.
So we could be the first Tommy. And then what advice do you have for dating a New Yorker, for someone that's from outside the city?
Advice for dating a New Yorker. Don't put up with bullshit. Ignore the bullshit. Sure. Sorry, I'm working at the same time.
Oh, you do what you gotta do.
Yeah. Surprises are always great.
Okay.
I love that. It's kind of a hard thing to surprise a New Yorker. They've seen everything. They've done everything.
Very true.
Romantic surprises especially.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what do you think? Do you think long-distance relationships are worth it? Think we should go for it?
Definitely.
Is New York a good place to fall in love?
Maybe. That's not the answer you're looking for.
Maybe I'll edit that out. Thank you. So I am drinking my London Fog, my black tea latte. This is the drink that I had on our first date with Tommy. Tommy paid for it, of course, even though I insisted. He's a great guy like that. And yeah, we sat here for about an hour, just talking about everything, life, New York, just like our interests, our history, school, our career goals, our life goals, our aspirations. It was an incredible hour. I didn't want it to end at all. But of course, Tommy had to go to work, and you know, I felt bad making him stay so long. But yeah, it was one of the best conversations I've ever had. And it was very special. And this space right here, this location, is always going to be very special. So, cheers. Alright. So, it seems like 9th Street Espresso may have something to do with, you know, why we click so easily. Maybe it was something in their coffee. I'm not sure. But I feel like there's still something else going on. I feel like I still have some unanswered questions. So I think it's time to go and interview some locals to get their perspective on finding romance in New York. What is it about New Yorkers that makes it so easy to fall for them? Maybe we can get some tips and advice for dating a New Yorker. So let's see what we can come up with. Okay, so I am here with, what's your name?
Frank.
Frank, and where are you from?
I am from Brooklyn, New York.
So I'm here. Would you mind introducing yourself?
I'm Shannon.
Hi Shannon, where are you from?
I'm actually in the Bronx, New York. I wasn't born in New York, but I'm from the Bronx.
Okay, nice.
And I've been here long enough, so.
So what's your name, buddy?
Ernest.
Ernest, where are you from?
Actually, I'm from Harlem, New York.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm here with, what's your name?
Alex.
Alex, and where are you from?
I'm from Massachusetts.
Wonderful. All right, so I'm here with, can you introduce yourself?
My name's Kevin.
Kevin, where are you from?
Me, I'm born and raised in New York.
Wonderful. Is New York a good place to find romance?
I believe it is.
Yeah?
Yeah, I wouldn't see why not. There's a lot of people, a lot of matches you could potentially make.
Nice.
Yeah, no. Chemistry is all around.
New York a good place to find romance, you think?
I don't know. It depends, I think, on what area you're in, probably.
Okay.
Because there's so many people, it's overcrowded.
Oh,
so
yeah.
it's so many people in the city. I think if you know, go out to different functions, you have more of a chance of finding someone.
What about Manhattan? That's where we met. Is that a good place to find? Good place to find somebody?
Yeah, why not?
Is New York a good place to find romance?
Work for me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Eric, is it a good city to find romance?
In New York, everybody tells it how it is. So,
Okay.
for sure, everybody, you know, if you see somebody you like, they'll go out and get it. And love is always in the air. I can smell it right now.
Sounds like somebody I know. So, tell me, is New York a good place to find romance?
It is a good place to find romance.
Yeah? Why is that?
Because it's one of the most diverse places you'll ever be in, honestly. Like, you can find anyone, any kind of person here. There's somebody here for you.
What is it about New Yorkers that make it so easy to fall for them? What are their traits?
I think because they're so adventurous, they always want to go out and do stuff.
Okay, definitely.
Yeah, it's always busy, something to do. You keep it fun, have
yeah.
fun, get out, enjoy the city. There's different places to go to, so you always got a date spot to go to. There's somewhere to go.
Why is it so easy to fall for New Yorkers? What is it about them?
We're good in bed. That helps. We're ambitious and we have a lot of energy.
So why is it so easy for somebody to fall for a New Yorker? What is it about them?
Their attitudes, like New Yorkers they just have something different about them. You can tell that they're from New York as opposed to some other part of the country.
About New Yorkers, or why is it so easy to fall for them?
Because we're pretty outgoing. We're pretty insane people. I'm not going to lie to you. You know, we are who we are, but that's what makes us so amazing, is because we can really put ourselves out there and not care what happens.
Awesome. Any advice for an outsider dating a New Yorker?
Tread carefully.
Tread carefully?
Yeah.
Good advice. What about advice for dating someone from New York?
Oh, I don't know. I don't have any advice.
Any things to look out for?
Well, watch out for the creeps, I guess.
I'm gonna see if you're a creep, Tommy. We'll see about that. Nice. You got any tips for dating a New Yorker for someone that's not from here?
I'd say just make sure that be aware that everybody's gonna be busy. You know, everybody has, you know, other things to do. So just be okay with not being with them 24/7.
Okay.
And when you are with them, you'll have an even better time.
All right. You got any tips for someone that's not from here about dating a New Yorker? Things that we should be weary about?
Prepare for the most. Like, always be weary of, I don't even know, like, the city that never sleeps. So, long nights, long hours. Some people work a lot during the day.
Okay.
Some people work a lot during the night. I don't
Makes
know.
sense.
Yeah, you could probably find that anywhere though, but
That's true.
it's definitely a little hard being that transportation is always available here. The subway never stops, so
It's go, go, go.
exactly, always on the run.
You got any tips for an outsider dating someone from New York?
Just put yourself out there. Honestly, it's New York. Anything can happen. You're going to find someone to match your personality no matter what. If you're going to do it, you're going to want them to fall for who you really are.
Do you think it's worth it to do a long distance relationship with someone from New York? You think we should go for it?
Yeah, why not? Give it a try. Well, it depends on how long distance. If you like from another state, fine. But if you're in another country, it might be a little bit more difficult.
Okay, so then we're good, Tommy. I'm from Wisconsin, so
All right, yeah, that's not too bad.
It's an easy 1 hour flight, so
Yeah, that's fine. As long as you're not going all the way across the world.
yeah. The long distance, you think we should go for it?
Sure. Why not?
You think we should go for it? Do you think it's worth dating a New Yorker?
Yeah. Are you a New Yorker or he's a New Yorker?
I'm not. I'm from out of town. I'm from
you're-
Wisconsin.
Oh, nice. How's that?
It's different from here, I
Yes.
must say.
Yeah, no, I think it could work easily. It all depends on how much effort you both put into it.
Okay.
Like if you're both willing to make it work, I don't see why not. You have the internet, social media, FaceTime,
That's true.
cameras, everything to make it easily accessible to reach him,
That's true.
even if not in person, over the camera or whatever.
Should we go for it?
Yeah, definitely. It'll make the love stronger.
Do you think two people like us, even though we're gonna do long distance, you think we should go for it?
I'm in a long distance relationship right now too. My boyfriend's back in Massachusetts, so.
Oh,
And it's
okay.
working great. Honestly, the distance makes it stronger, if anything.
All right, I like that. Oh, I'm asking everyone to say Team Tommy.
Team Tommy?
Yeah, Team
We're
Tom.
Team Tommy.
Team Tommy.
Team Tommy.
Team Tommy.
Awesome. That's his name.
Who?
Tommy.
Team Tommy?
Yeah, Team Tommy.
Okay. Team Tommy.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Tommy. You say
All right.
Team Tommy for me.
Team Tommy.
Awesome.
Yep.
Thanks, buddy. Well, it's been an interesting morning. I've gotten a lot of good insight and tips from the people here in New York. I must say, people here are actually really nice. Very outgoing, very blunt, which is kind of refreshing. Also, too, lots of people are just also, you know, just like, fuck off, I don't have time for you. But for the most part, I feel like it's a really good group of people here in this city. And I think their advice was, you know, New Yorkers are great. Definitely people that you should go for, especially long distance. Just take a chance, take that leap of faith. So yeah, I think Tommy, you might, I think you definitely have your city on your side. So yeah, I guess Team Tommy all the way. All right, Diamond Central Park. This is actually the first place I went after meeting Tommy on our first day at 9th Street Espresso 3 weeks ago. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going through my mind at the time. Like I was saying, you know, me and Tommy just had, you know, an amazing conversation for an hour. And yeah, it was kind of felt like one of those, you know, once in a lifetime moments you share with somebody that's just very special. And so I was just thinking about that a lot and just kind of accepting the fact that, you know, that I'd get to have that and cherish it, but it was time for me to go back to Wisconsin and, you know, keep going with my life. And so I'm walking and I'm like, God, I really hope he doesn't text me. I really hope he doesn't text me, because that would just be too hard for me. That would just make it way too hard to move on with my life. But yeah, sure enough, within like 45 minutes of leaving 9th Street Espresso, Tommy is blowing up my cell phone. So it was the start of a great thing, I think. So